Hi everyone, I'm 2 News Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony here inside the Weather Center. We had some great pictures come in from the partial solar eclipse, so thanks for sending them. If you still want to send one in, weatherpics@kjrh.com. Hopefully we can show those on the air. All right, we're going to talk about earthquakes in this video blog here because since Wednesday we've had 9 earthquakes in Oklahoma, and while that's not as many as California, they've been stronger. So let's take a look at some software that we have here in the Weather Center. And this is software that tracks the earthquakes across Oklahoma. Now these are the last 24 hours, and you'll note just 6 at least showing up in Oklahoma and 1 up toward Anthony, Kansas. This one just west of Ponca City measured a 3. And there's one just northeast of Oklahoma City measuring about a 2.5, and one a little bit up the interstate from Oklahoma City also measuring about 2.5. Now, before we get carried away, well, we got to go back and talk about the last 10 days, because in the last 10 days, now we're talking about more than 40 earthquakes in Oklahoma. And before we start getting carried away and thinking that, wow, we're just having so many, we still have to look at California and Nevada, and you see a lot more. But you'll also note here that if we just randomly touch some of these earthquakes in the last 10 days out in California, there's a 2.6, there's a 1.2, there's another one that measures less than a 2, there's one near Los Angeles that measured about a 2.9. So they've had some earthquakes, but not as strong as the ones we've had in Oklahoma. I go back to that one west of Ponca City. In fact, the Today Show did a story recently that said Oklahoma had the most number of significant earthquakes so far in 2014. So again, you can tune in to 2 News at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and George Flickinger does a daily update on the earthquakes in Oklahoma during that program. And then at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock, if there's a significant one that shows up, of course, we'll talk about it on the news, and then I'll have an update using our earthquake software. Thanks for checking us out here at kjrh.com. Have a great weekend.